Well, good afternoon. This is Pastor Kevin Lindley. It is Friday, April 17th. It is the Holy Spirit Chronicles, part 22. And so I'm just going to dive in. We were talking yesterday about Allison's account, and this is just part of one of her accounts. So we'll go ahead and pick up where we left off yesterday. Allison's memories continued. Daddy is very sick, but he's going to be okay, I assured the children, trying to stay calm and positive. The doctors are taking good care of him. I wasn't sure if I wanted them to see him that way. The book about the teddy bear describing the machines that beep and hum as I read it to the children, and alarms going off, I hoped would help them understand. I pulled Kevin's t-shirts out of the dresser and slipped one of them on each, and we all managed to fall asleep that night together. Cherishing his scent with the clothing that they wore, I planned with the family members for each to take the kids for the next week so that I could camp out at the hospital with Kevin. My sister's best friend, Pam Nelson, was a nurse in another department at the hospital and spoke very candidly with me about Kevin's condition. I told her that Kevin was going to make it. Later, she took my sister aside to tell her how concerned she was for me, that I was in denial, that Kevin was not going to come home the same man, if at all, that his injuries were too great to recover from. The helicopter flight to Seattle. There was a severe storm the early morning hours of the 16th on December of 2001. The sustained wind speed was clocked at over 60 miles an hour, and all rescue helicopters were grounded. Dr. Brown, a retired Air Force officer, called McChord Air Force Base and ordered a twin-rotor Chinook chopper, the only helicopter rated to fly in that kind of a storm. The helicopter flew to Centralia, Washington, to pick Kevin up and fly him to Seattle. On that Chinook helicopter to Seattle, Kevin flatlined again, according to the records. Kevin's second encounter in heaven. I don't remember the white light corridor the second trip to heaven, but I remember meeting Jesus and the angel from my first encounter. Jesus briefed me, "This will be about us, God, and why we made humanity." Jesus would stay with me the whole time. Once again, all the glorified characteristics were with me. The angel who accompanied us spoke from his perspective of Jesus and God, and why he created humankind, and how everything was connected, but that it all led back to Jesus. We joined the Father and walked and talked in perfect harmony, though our mouths never moved. It was an overwhelming sense of unity and oneness of purpose and thought, and each of us contributed the creative thoughts into the overall discussion. What a joy! God showed me his great love for us. How so far, what I had been able to grasp, he showed me that by allowing Allison and I to become parents on earth, we could experience just a fragment of his vast love. While he didn't need to create us, he did so for his own pleasure, because he wanted relationship and a larger family. He explained to me that he had set apart some of his free will for the sake of authentic relationship. We had to genuinely have free will, with the will to reject him or to embrace him for true love to exist. This was truly a gift to us from him, the real freedom of choice. It was the only way for true love to be expressed. It was as if every facet of him had an eye, and nothing in our thought processes went ignored by him. He was not bound by time or earthly dimensions. Vast revelation and understanding opened to me about God's character and his amazing love. I'll talk more about this second visit to heaven on Monday. I'm Pastor Kevin Lindley with the Holy Spirit Chronicles, and I hope you're enjoying this time. Have a great weekend, and we'll hopefully see everybody online this weekend for our computer and online services that we'll be having. We'll be doing drive-in church once again. So come on out, sit in your car. It's FM 90.5. You can plug in and watch us and be there, a part of everything that's happening on the church campus. Looking forward to seeing y'all this weekend. God bless.